Look, I'm gonna be real with you guys always on this channel, and I'm about to get up close and personal right now. And I wanna let you guys know that Elmhurst, Illinois is not for everyone. But on the other hand, it seems like a lot of people enjoy living here. It's on a lot of families and individuals' lists when it comes to making a move here to the Chicago Western Suburbs. And according to niche.com, they actually rank it the #6 best place to live in all of DuPage County. And if you've seen any of my videos before, you guys know that Elmhurst ranks high on just my Chicago Suburbs list in general. But what are some reasons that people might not like living here in Elmhurst, Illinois? And in today's video, I'm going to be covering it all, especially if you're looking to make a move here to Elmhurst, Illinois. We're covering the best and the worst parts about living here. Hey guys, I'm Brand Blankenship, a Chicagoland realtor helping people just like you relocate to and move in and around the Chicagoland area. And when the time comes, I would absolutely love to be your real estate agent. So call me, text me, shoot me an email. All my information is down below in the description. But to preface Elmhurst, to begin with, Elmhurst boasts a population of around 45,000 people, with the average household income being right around $143,000 and the median being right around $172,000. And let's just get right into why you might love living here in Elmhurst, Illinois, and some reasons why you might not enjoy it. And to start off on this video with one of the best parts about living here in Elmhurst, in my opinion, is the location. You kind of get the best of both worlds with being close to the best city in the world, aka Chicago, as well as still enjoying that suburb life living and being outside the hustle and bustle of the city of Chicago. It's probably one of the most ideal situations and locations when it comes to the western suburbs, especially if you are still working in the city of Chicago, because you're about a 25-minute drive to the city from Elmhurst. And at the end of the day, you guys know that all depends on the Chicago traffic and everything like that. And if you're looking to take the metro all the way downtown Chicago, it's about a 30-minute train ride, give or take. The metro will actually take you all the way to Ogilvie Station. And it's great because the metro train line here in Elmhurst is actually located right in the downtown area of Elmhurst. You're also surrounded by a lot of great other suburbs like LaGrange, Western Springs, Hinsdale, Oak Brook, Villa Park, Lombard. And going a little more west, you can hit the Glen Ellen, Wheaton, and Naperville as well. But one of the big reasons that people love living here in Elmhurst is because of the close proximity to the city of Chicago. And while that's great on so many people's lists, that does come with a price tag. And one of the things that a lot of people might not enjoy living here when it comes to Elmhurst, Illinois, is the cost of living here. When you compare Elmhurst to the rest of the country and just Illinois in general, Elmhurst ranks on the higher scale when it comes to affordability and living expenses here in Illinois and just in general. When you compare to Elmhurst to some of the surrounding suburbs, there's definitely more affordable options on the list. And the short and sweet to this is that Elmhurst is significantly higher based off this graph compared to the rest of Illinois. And this is truthfully something you may want to know when it comes to making a move here, because you want to be able to compare what the cost of living, whether it's from the city of Chicago or from out of state, to what it looks like here in Elmhurst. And according to this graph that I'm popping up on the screen right now, they actually rank Elmhurst as a 124.5, US average at 100, and Illinois actually ranks below that 100 scale in general. But I would say the Chicagoland area just in general would, I would say, rank higher than just Illinois as a whole when it comes to cost of living. A lot of this comes down to just general housing as well as a lot of miscellaneous things. And with that being said, Elmhurst has a lot of great things going for it. And that segues me into another great thing about living here in Elmhurst, which is the downtown area. And when we're diving into downtown Elmhurst, you know that if you've ever been on this YouTube channel before, you know that I absolutely rave about all the downtown areas in all of the Chicago suburbs. And is it pretty bold of me to say that downtown Elmhurst actually triumphs downtown Naperville? It probably is, and if you live in the Chicagoland area, you're probably going to tell me that I'm wrong. But downtown Elmhurst is truly a great place that offers a ton of great things happening in the downtown area. You got one of my favorite coffee shops in downtown Elmhurst, which is Brew Point. I had sent a lot of clients that are relocating to the area over there, especially if Elmhurst is on their list, to try and just grab a coffee before we meet, as well as before we see some homes. You got Elmhurst Public Library that actually has gotten 5-star status over the past few years. And to put in comparison, there's only about 200 libraries in all of the US that that actually you got stars for their library, and let alone 5 stars. So that is pretty awesome to say that Elmhurst has that public library and that great status here when it comes to, living here in Elmhurst, Illinois, and you get access to that. The library actually has over 300,000 books, DVDs, audio books, and everything kind of along that nature. And all around the downtown area, you have great boutique shops, small businesses that you can, go shop at the many plazas around the area as well. And some of my favorite places to eat in downtown Elmhurst is actually 151 Kitchen and Bar, Pazzi di Pizza, and one of my favorite breakfast spots, which is the Stray Hen. And seriously, if you're one of those people that is just making that short lateral movement from the city of Chicago to Elmhurst and you have no clue about it, just take a quick afternoon getaway, enjoy everything that downtown Elmhurst has to offer. And real quick, you know what I'm gonna say if you've ever been on this YouTube channel before, but if you can take a few seconds real quick to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, because it tells YouTube that I'm doing a good job at making this video kind of thing. And if you have just questions blaring in your head right now about Elmhurst when it comes to making a move here, just shoot me a quick text or an email while you continue watching this video. And one of the most frequent calls I get just for any Chicago suburbs, and Elmhurst is one of them as well, is what are the schools like here in Elmhurst, Illinois? And one of the big reasons that people love living here is for the great public schools. And according to niche.com, Elmhurst belongs to District 205, and according to niche.com, they actually rank it very high. They actually rank it as all of just Illinois public schools in general as the number 15 best public school district in all of Illinois. And that's pretty crazy to say because the Chicagoland area and just Illinois in general has some great public schools when you just scroll the list on niche.com. Niche gives it an overall grade of an A+, and you can see on the screen that they rank it an A+ in many of the different categories over here as well. There are 9 elementary schools and 3 middle schools in District 205, and those middle schools actually filter into your public high school as well, which niche.com ranks at an A+ as well. And a pro tip here, if you are relocating to the area and schools is highly on your list, is that, especially if your kids are in elementary school, I highly recommend doing your due diligence and figuring out which elementary school you want to have your kids attend and which one fits for the best for you and your loved ones going forward, because it will help putting your search together when looking for homes as well. And you want to make sure you do your deeper research, because I can give you access to any of the websites that you need to make the best decision going forward. Join the Facebook groups, and we also have a college in downtown Elmhurst as well, which is Elmhurst College, and my little brother's wife actually went to Elmhurst College and she got her bachelor's in nursing over there. And I want to get a quick con, and one of the worst parts, honestly, kind of in my opinion, it kind of is like a hit or miss for people, but at the end of the day, Elmhurst is not Chicago and Chicago isn't Elmhurst. I feel like a lot of people that leave the state of Chicago or relocate from out of state feel like Elmhurst being so close to the city compared to like a Naperville or a Glen Ellyn or Wheaton, they feel like it is still the state of Chicago. But look, at the end of the day, the state of Chicago is the state of Chicago. None of the suburbs is going to rival the state of Chicago due to all the museums it has, the theaters, the places to eat. While the suburbs has like a lot of great places to eat, but just things of that nature, things to do, and everything like that in general. So I would say that if you really truly want that city feel, you're probably not really gonna get it in Elmhurst at all. But the beautiful thing about it is that, like I said earlier in this video, is that you have pretty easy access to get to downtown Chicago whenever you truly like. And then typically you can flip this as a pro or a con, best and worst part, depending on where you're coming from. Like if you're coming from California or somewhere in the city of Chicago and you're just looking at what you're getting for your money in terms of size of the house, I gotta kind of talk about the real estate here, especially, if you have your schools locked in, you kind of know like the pockets you want to be in. But let's talk about the real estate here, because, I am a full-time real estate agent. I help a ton of people in the Chicago suburbs. As I'm making this video, the average sales price for a single family home is right just under $715,000. And at the end of the day, you can find homes at a much more affordable scale, as well as homes that are much more pricier than that average as well. So it truly just depends what you're looking for and what serves yourself or your family's needs the best. If you are closer to the downtown area, you can probably imagine that your price point is going to go much higher than kind of being out farther from the downtown area or even farther from the city of Chicago, because it seems like the closer you get to the city of Chicago, the more expensive the real estate is. And really closer to that 400K price point, there's a good chance you can find some, cute little bungalows or some ranch houses as well. And if you're looking at condos or townhomes, you can definitely find those at a lower price point than the, average sales price for a single family home. So there are options for everyone if you're looking to make a move here to Elmhurst, Illinois. And some of my favorite homes truly are those new construction homes, and Elmhurst has a ton of those going on. So if you want a list and you are looking at Elmhurst, Illinois as a potential destination to live in, and you want a list of kind of new constructions in the area that are getting built up, email me because I'd love to share that list with you. So do you live in Elmhurst already? And if there's something that you love about it or hate about it, let me know in the comments down below. And if you're looking to make a move here to Elmhurst, Illinois, what are some reasons that you specifically you're looking forward to living here, and what are some things that you might not be looking forward to? And like I said earlier in this video, if you have thoughts about making a move to Elmhurst or any of the surrounding Chicago suburbs, whether it be next week or next year, I'd love to be your real estate agent. So give me a call, shoot me a text, or drop me an email. All my information is down below in the description. Watch one of these videos up here, and you guys, please hit the subscribe button, leave a like, because it'll tell YouTube I'm doing a good job of making this video kind of thing. And I will see you guys on the next video.